What's up, everybody? Tony G back again. I just wanted to do a bit of an update video to the DLC characters that are coming out for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now that the game has been out for about a week, my last video I listed a whole bunch of characters, and actually just after that some of them were actually announced for the main roster, like Beerus and I believe Gotenks. So I kind of wanted to do like an update video who I think would be perfect for this game, my personal favorites who I would want. So with that, these are the 8 DLC characters that I think should be in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Number 1, Master Roshi. Looking through the comments of my last video, it got me thinking on some of the characters that I chose and who I thought about it, and I actually kind of would like some of the characters that you guys selected, like Master Roshi / Jackie Chun, which some people picked. I think either one of them would be awesome. Even like a costume for Master Roshi with Jackie Chun would be really sick. I mean, Master Roshi's so old and he's got a whole repertoire of moves that he could use, and I think it would translate perfectly to FighterZ. Number 2, Hercule. Now, Hercule has been a long time standard for DBZ games, really. I know we all have the power level issue, but I mean, honestly, it's a fighting game. The power levels shouldn't really matter. If they did, then Goku Blue, Beerus, and Vegeta Blue would pretty much just like decimate the entire roster. So, throwing that out of the equation, I think Hercule would be a great addition for this game. Honestly, this game needs its joke character. Every fighter usually has one, and I think Hercule would fit that perfectly. Number 3, Broly. Of course, Broly. How are you not going to add Broly to Dragon Ball FighterZ? If they didn't, that would be a huge missed opportunity. Honestly, he's probably the most requested character out of everybody in the entire world playing this game, so if they didn't add Broly, it'd be a little odd. I personally feel that Broly alone would sell the Fighter's Pass. Number 4, Cooler. Now, I personally like Cooler. I think he's a lot quote-unquote cooler than Frieza, in my opinion. I actually like his buff body form even more, so I think that's what they should add to this game, because I honestly wasn't a fan of Metal Cooler. I know some people liked him, but not for me. But I think he was cool. He pushed Goku to his limits to be a Super Saiyan again, just like his brother, so why not? Number 5, Garlic Jr. I still think Garlic Jr. would be kind of cool to put into this game. Maybe give him like an install super where he turns into his immortal giant form. You could even give him a super that's like a level 3, that's the dead zone, where he just tosses your character in there, get the fuck out of here. I think he'd be pretty interesting. Maybe he could have his team as a support type of deal, maybe. I don't know. Number 6, Vegito. Honestly, I think Vegito as Super Saiyan or Blue would be perfect. I think I prefer the Blue just because it's the newer form and it kind of knows at this point in time. It's the hip thing to do. But like Vegito, I think honestly has a better moveset and has a better personality than Gogeta, simply because Gogeta hasn't had that much airtime aside from Dragon Ball GT. Vegito has his sword type deal, his light sword that he could use, sort of like Goku Black. I think he would make a really good addition to the game as well. Number 7, Kid Goku. Now, my favorite series out of all the Dragon Ball series is Dragon Ball itself. I think the adventures of Kid Goku was a lot of fun. It was very lighthearted until towards the end there when Piccolo showed up and he destroyed all his friends. But Kid Goku was awesome. I would love to see him like on his Nimbus when he chases after you, and he could use his power pole, and even he'd have a Kamehameha. I think he'd be the perfect set to represent the Dragon Ball series. Lastly, and my personal favorite, I really hope he makes it in here. Probably not, but I'm still hoping, is the Great Saiyaman and the Great Saiyaman 2. Honestly, I don't know what it is to tell you why I love the Great Saiyaman so much. I just love his goofy stature and just how he's the protector of everything. And he fights with his girlfriend. What more could you want, right? Do the things you love with the girl you love. Honestly, like if the Great Saiyaman was his own fighter, and then Great Saiyaman 2 could jump in for assist, kind of like Android 17 and 18, I think that would be the perfect duo, and that would be my #1 pick for my team. And also, might I add, can we just take a second to realize that the Great Saiyaman one-shotted Frieza with one punch and literally made him explode, while all the other villains in DBZ watched and ran away. Let's just take a second to realize that he's not just a goofy character, that he's actually a pretty good badass when he needs to be. So those are my picks for Dragon Ball FighterZ DLC. I really hope most of them can get in. It would be really cool. Let me know what you guys think, what your top 8 would be. Stay tuned for more Dragon Ball FighterZ. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later on the channel. Game on, everybody.